Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm here to bring you a collective message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, okay? So, how are you guys handling this full moon energy that we're having? It has been, I'm not even going to lie to you guys, for me, it has been so emotional. It has been so intense. And I've had it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful, and I've been very gracious for all the emotions that I've been experiencing, so that I might, know who I am and know really what's going on in my life and on in my psyche, so that, and I hope that that's happening for you too, lovelies. Okay. Today I have set the intention for us to talk about how all of us to get into our flow state. Okay, how to help ourselves to let go of any kind of karmic or resistant thought or resistant energy in our lives, so that we can tap into that good pleasurable sense that we all want to feel, right, moving into this new year. And so let's do it. Let's find out what's going on. I'm going to be working with the Archangel deck and the Work Your Light deck, as well as my personal messages deck. So, and this will be coming for purchase, available soon. Okay, so keep a lookout for that. I will let you guys know when that drops. I'm working on some other stuff with this first. All right, lovelies, let's get into it. I just saw surrender and it really stood out to me. Absolutely. Surrender. So getting into that flow state, that's what we want to talk about, Spirit. What do you want to talk about here? Gifts from God. Absolutely. Beautiful. Archangel Sandalphon, absolutely. The archangel that helps us get in touch with the natural flow energy of the earth, right? Absolutely. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive. Exactly. Non-resistant thought, right? Non-resistant. Open those hearts and those minds to receive this beautiful gifts, right? To accept yourself as a gift, to accept any towers or anything that you are going through in your life as a gift, and to accept these beautiful brand new cycles, right? Any kind of healing that's coming up right now, be honest with yourself about it and just let it come in. Don't run away from it, you guys. Like, run towards it, right? Let yourself be a pupil of this earth, because that's what we are, right? We are here to learn. Absolutely. Right? Thank you, Spirit. This one? No, actually. Yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm excited. Ooh, lots of good energy in this reading, you guys. So, I'm feeling great. Let's get into it, Spirit. What you want to talk about? It's okay. Oh, yeah. Council of Light. Divine Orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realm. Yeah. I did keep seeing Soul Tribe in here as well. Soul Family, right? Absolutely. I love that, right? Orchestrators. Helpers in the subtle realm, right? Gifts from God, right? Spirit is coming through to help you with this non-resistant thought. They're here orchestrating things so that you can see, right? As I'm walking down the spiritual path, I'm starting to see there's no such thing as coincidence in my life. I see so many divine synchronicities all day, every day. It's glorious to me. It's glorious to me, and I'm just like, this is amazing. I love it so very much. It's awesome. I see the divine protection. I see the divine orchestration in my life. And, Spirit is helping you guys to open your eyes so that you can see it too. So that you can get, so you can just see the awe of it coming into your life as well. I'm sure that a lot of you already see this, but even more so. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Awakening, right? Going through these beautiful energetic awakenings, going through this. We've been talking about this so much. We have so many channel messages on the channel, right? Talking about new energetic cycles coming in, brand new cycles opening up for you in your life, right? Energetic upgrades, right? A new way of being, integration, absolutely integrating your shadow self, your light being self, your higher self, your 3D self, and integrating all those together to just delicious, right? This delicious, beautiful energy, right? The age of light, absolutely issuing in a much higher vibrational age of light for you, right? You've been training for this for lifetimes, right? You are here, right? You have done this before. You've walked this path before, and you have succeeded before. 444 down on the clock as I'm saying that, right? And your angels and your spirit guides are here letting you know you have all of the power and all of the beauty and all of the awe of the universe inside of you. Just open yourself up and you will be seeing that, right? the great happening. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. Absolutely. Right? A lot of you are going to be coming into meetings with really significant soul tribe members. I feel like a lot of you already have. Some of you might have been very worrying because some members, you know, we talk about this on the channel, right? Sometimes spirit has to make room in your life because so some people stay in your life for many years or, you know, many, months or days or hours. You know, sometimes you just meet somebody and you have a spontaneous conversation with them and then that person leaves your life, but what happens sticks with you, right? So spirit is saying that don't be scared to let new energy come into your life, and don't be scared to let old energy flow in or back out of your life, you know, around the right reasons. You know, listen to your intuitive thoughts. You're gonna know, right? You're gonna know. So don't be scared to let, mostly spirits are talking about letting energy flow out of your life, right? Absolutely. Yes. So spirit is confirming yes. Okay. Yes. Just say yes. Let it happen. Let those people flow in and out of your life as they need to, you know, let them flow out of your life. Right. And if they come back into a different time, that's fine. Spirit said, just worried about staying in your center and being grounded in your energy right now as well. Okay. You might be feeling very emotional, especially with this full moon in Cancer, right? Inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Absolutely. Listen to yourself, listen to your own inner guidance, right? This is beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Absolutely. Thank you, spirit. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Absolutely. Right? Nourishing yourself, nourishing, you know, your body is your temple, nourishing yourself. Thank you, spirit. The next 2 steps. And it is, okay, apparently they want me to just get grounded is coming out again. Empaths, highly sensitive, connects with nature. I was really, really being drawn to that empath part of this when it was on the back of the deck, right? Absolutely. I'm hearing earth angels. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, spirit. Highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah. Some of you need to do some releasing, right? Some releasing. Especially with this earth, with this with this Archangel Sandalphon here, right? Getting grounded, connecting with earth, really getting those roots and really drawing in that energy. You know, it's there, and spirit is saying we're here to help you exchange that energy and just love this actual experience that we're having here in this 3D, right? Dance with life, do something to change your energy. Absolutely. Right? Get into this kind of flow energy where you feel like you're almost like dancing, right, with the energy. Absolutely. Keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Thank you, spirit. Right? You're being watched over. And then look, you see that full moon right there? Absolutely. Right? Yeah, I keep on hearing my spirit guys say, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it be, let it go. Absolutely. Council of light, please. Let's pull some for council of light. Thank you. Oh, absolutely. Full moon. So this full moon energy, absolutely. The completion. Draw from the power of the climax. Go bathe in the light and embrace the night. Release and give back in gratitude, right? Be incredibly thankful and just, oh, right? This world is a beautiful, beautiful place. Okay, wow. Did you guys see how that happened? Separation. We were just talking about that, right? And that's how, and it fell out right here under this yes when we were talking about letting some people go out of your life, letting some things, letting some thought process go out of your life, right? It's creating room in your life for other things to come in. So be okay with it, right? As you're going through this awakening, there are things that you're going to have to separate yourself away from. That's okay. Spirit saying that's okay. Let it be, right? Let it be. Deep replenishment, tuning into your body. Let's put one on that, spirit, please. Wow, did that fly? Goodness gracious, I can barely reach it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Soul contract, right? So it's all part of this soul contract that you are having here, right? I really feel like this part right here is more with the separation, okay? Right? Like soul contract, you know, you both have chosen this path and made an agreement. What is your lesson? What promise does your soul need to keep, right? For a lot of you, there are people, places, things, things that are in your life right now that are trying to move out of your life, you know, and it might be very scary. You might be wanting to hold on to it, but Spirit is saying, let it flow naturally in and out of your life, right? Let it flow. It flew, flued out. You're going to get flued out. Sorry, but, but things, people, things, places, they naturally come into your life. And then when it's time, it's so important. It's as important as it is to let things naturally flow into our life. It is just as important to let other things naturally go in our life when it is their time, right? So you and this people, places, thing, whatever this energy is, right? You had a soul contract together, and that the separation is happening, right? This soul contract is ending, right? So it's time to allow other things to come into your life. Okay, Spirit. Okay, Spirit saying this next is going to be for this dance of life, or dance with life. I don't know why I just thought about RuPaul's Drag Race, like Dance for Your Life. Maybe that will resonate for some of you. Okay, maybe some of you are watching RuPaul in the background too. Ooh, ooh. Magician. You are connected to elemental magic. Manifest the reality that you seek. Absolutely, right? I was being so drawn here, right? Here, right? To the face that's in the tree in the background, right? Absolutely. A lot of you are really connecting to this natural energy of the earth, right? With this Archangel Sandalphon coming out here, right? Let it be, blessed be, right? What's on the back of the deck here? Beloved one, Archangel Samuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationships, right? Archangel Samuel is saying, hey, boo. Some of these people, you know, your souls are like, thanks, I love you, thank you for coming into my life, I really appreciate it, see you later, right? Let me go, it's okay, let me go, right? It's okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, they're saying, don't be scared, it's okay, let it go, so that, you know, I feel like some of you are scared because you feel like, well, who's going to replace it, or what's going to be in there, and Spirit is saying, hey, go with the flow. Let it flow. Let something else come in. Let something new come in. Let something refreshing come in. You know, it's okay. Sometimes we have to put to bed and we have to put to rest our old selves. And sometimes our subconscious will fight against that because, unbeknownst to us, you know, we are subconsciously very scared to let this new version of ourselves flow into our life. Because what am I if I'm not what I used to be? What am I? What will I be next? I don't know. I don't know. The unknown is a little scary, right? But Spirit is saying this is divine orchestration. Like, this is happening for a reason. So blessed be, right? Blessed be. Let it be in your life, right? There are things in it. It might surprise you what things that Spirit is taking away from you, right? Excuse me. But again, in the background here, this full moon, right? Spirit saying, I'm helping you. You know, soulmates come into our life for a certain amount of time, and then we have, you know, we separate from them because we have a soul contracts, you know. Portal. Okay. What is this? Yeah, inner temple. This portal, this inner temple. Thank you, Spirit. Healthy boundaries. Yes, having these healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries is also about holding yourself to the own healthy boundaries of respecting other people's boundaries, of letting blessed be, let it go when it's supposed to go, right? That's just a big thing. It's a big thing of, don't be scared to let things flow out of your life, because some things we're like, take them. My toxic karmic ex, take it. You know, my, you know, friends or family that might have betrayed you, take it. And then sometimes you're like, wait, you're gonna take this person, or you're gonna take this? Like, I wasn't expecting this to be one of the things you were asking me to take, you know, to leave. I really like this. I really enjoy this person, or I really, you know, but sometimes that doesn't mean, you know, release it with love. Release it with unconditional love. Release it and let it go. Because sometimes people are supposed to go. They're supposed to go on their own journeys. They're supposed to go on a separate journey, you know. And sometimes that is happening energetically between the two of you, you know, and sometimes that is happening you know, like spatial wise, actual location. Perhaps maybe they move away or you move away, or, you know, something like that happens. You know, sometimes you can be like, oh, I don't want to let go of a job. For me, one thing that happened was that in an old job that I left, I was like, I really like the people that I work with, you know, I like most of the people that I work with, and I don't want to let them go. But then I ended up understanding that it was healthier for me to be in a different space. It was healthier for me to be doing something else. There was a different journey that I needed to go on, and I needed to let go of that, you know? So sometimes, you know, it seems unfortunate, but sometimes Spirit asks us to even let go of things that we love, because in a way we are stifling those other people and holding them back, right? Maybe they are supposed to be doing something else, that maybe you are holding the place of their next soulmate relationship that's supposed to come into their life, and you are holding them back, you know, from going on and experiencing something new and experiencing something else, right? Sometimes we can be the thing that's you know, not necessarily karmic in a low vibration, but karmic in a way where we're not learning to let go of other people, right? Or, you know, because it's just time for them to go, it's time for them to be somewhere else, you know. Sometimes we feel, you know, and this could be your children, right? Maybe you're like, well, no, you know, I'm their parent, I need to stay in their life, I need to be there. And sometimes your children are telling you, I need space, or I need this. Wow. And look, a commercial for Expedia just came on at that. So for some of you are literally dealing with moving away from friends and family, or having friends and family move away from you, like actually physically move away from you or go somewhere else, right? And Spirit is saying like, hey, you got to go, you got to let it go, right? That's brilliant. I love that that happened right then, right? That's brilliant. You guys didn't even get to see it. Oh, that's so funny. This commercial that's on right now were just these two people that were like running towards each other with their arms wide open, and they had like hearts in their eyes. That's so, you know, it happens like that on purpose. And it was some commercial for Wisconsin, okay? For specifically Wisconsin. So that might resonate for some of you guys. I've never been to Wisconsin. I don't know anything much about it, really, honestly. Besides for the fact that is that one time, one year when I was in high school, this guy moved from Wisconsin to where I live, and everybody, and he was so, and I was like, and people were like, are Wisconsin really like, are you like really? And he's like, yes. He was like, I'm a proud cheesehead. He even wore like this plastic hat that was shaped like a cheese wedge. It was so funny. Like we were like, really? Like you guys are about that shit for real though. I don't know what that, I just thought of, everybody calls him like cheesehead or cheese man or something like that. That was so funny. Wow. I hadn't thought about that in so long. Interesting. Interesting. Well, maybe that'll you know, that'll resonate for some of you guys. Deep replenishment? Fifth dimension. Okay. There is a connection beyond the physical. You are connected in the 5D higher self union, right? You are connecting with the next stage of your life, with the next stage of yourself, with like this newer version of yourself that's like, hey, come on, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Come this way, you know? Hey, it's okay. Let that go so that something else, you know, and it's not like, sometimes we have to understand that we get so caught up in calling things karmic that means that it must be bad, or it must be evil, or it must be trying to attack us, or it must not be healthy for us. But sometimes it's unhealthy for us in a way that it's just standing in the way of something else that's even better. That doesn't mean that it's bad. That doesn't mean that some of your friends or your family that Spirit is asking you to let go of, or to give some room to breathe, are necessarily bad, or they're evil, or they're the secret karmics that are casting ill will on you, or casting black, you know, black magic, or I almost said black eye. So some of y'all might have gotten into a physical fight with somebody. Okay, so yeah, let that person go, or let that go, you know. But just it doesn't necessarily mean that. Sometimes here in, you know, and here in the world of tarot, we can really start to label and kind of demonize karmics, right? And I've done it on my channel before too, and Spirit always brings me back to reminding me that just because something is karmic doesn't and it's unhealthy doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad or evil, or that it, you know, oh well Spirit's asking me to you know, to get away from that person, so they must actually be envious or jealous or secretly, you know, casting doubt on me or something like that, with ill will in their heart. And that doesn't always mean that. Sometimes it's just, hey, you know, this person is supposed to go on and do something else and have a different lesson with somebody else that you cannot provide them right now. And that doesn't mean that you're any less. It just means that the lesson the two of you were supposed to learn and trade and learn, you filled it. You fulfilled the soul contract, right? Learn your lesson and let go, right? What lessons you need to learn, you learned it, right? You learned it. Spirit wants me to draw another card for this fifth dimension. Thank you, Spirit. Divine blessings. You have been given or receive or will receive, excuse me, a divine blessing. Use it wisely. Keep an open mind. Gifts can come in many shapes and sizes. The divine works in mysterious ways, right? Sometimes separation, right, from somebody is the healthiest thing that can happen, right? And it doesn't mean that, it just means the two of you are, specifically, or the two of you or a group of you or whoever it is just aren't living up to your full potential exactly where you are right now, right? There might come a time that if and it could be something as simple as you might have an option to go with this friend or to go by yourself at some point. And if you choose to go with a friend, maybe you sit in a certain place, or that friend, doesn't like a certain person or wants to go to a certain place that you won't end up going if you went by yourself. And it could be something just as simple as that, which means it doesn't mean that that friend is it doesn't mean that that friend is bad, but maybe perhaps you'll go somewhere by yourself and somebody will sit beside you and you'll strike up a conversation with that person, or the two of you will both be by yourself, so that person will feel, more open to coming to sit beside you and talk to you or have a conversation with you, or just simply like, hey, the bus seat beside you is empty. Can I sit here? Yeah, you can sit here. Sure, it's full, and you will strike up a conversation. And it doesn't mean that that person will be somebody that will be a long lasting soulmate. Oh my God, it's kismet, but you could just have a very interesting conversation that you might have otherwise not had if you went with that person, or if you were as close to that person as you were, right? Maybe it's time for you to reach out on your own. It's time for you to explore some other options on your own, and that doesn't, and in that way, it doesn't mean necessarily that that person is evil or mean, or, but in a way, it would come up that that person was holding you back because, it would be a hindrance on what spirit wants to spontaneously bring into your life, right? Sometimes the absence of a person is a blessing as well. And that person doesn't necessarily have to be a toxic, mean, evil, abusive person, right? Sometimes it just means, your absence. And sometimes it can be the other way around. Your absence for someone can make somebody realize, wow, I should appreciate, I should have appreciated that person better. I'll treat the next person better. Or, I really miss that person. Next time they come into my life, I'm going to let them know how much I appreciate them, or, wow, I really miss that person. I miss them way more than I thought. This relationship means way more than I thought that it did. I need to appreciate it more. And it might not even mean that that person calls you or hangs out with you more, but just in their heart, they say, you know what? I'm actually really appreciative of this relationship, because in its absence, I have noticed how powerful and how strong and how grateful I should be for relationships like that, right? So Spirit is saying, stop trying to put out and lay out the circumstances and figure out everything, because some things are not for you to figure out. Some things are just for you to let be, and it will make sense in the end. Dance with life, dance, dance with life. Ooh. Healing karmic cycle, right? This dance with life card, this changing up your energy, this is what's going to issue in this healing cycle for you, right? Karmic lessons are testing you. You need to heal past karmic cycles. Energy needs to be cleared. Focus on healing yourself to bring in new positive energy, right? Absolutely. Magician, that's what you're manifesting into your life, right? Get grounded, please, Spirit. Yep. Third dimension. Absolutely. Very physical, right? Sometimes on this journey, we can be so hot, so we can be so up here, our mind, and connecting with our higher self. We start rejecting our lower self, or we start demonizing our lower self, or we start saying, oh, things in the 3D or pentacle things, or all of this stuff is, we can reject that. And in a way that you're rejecting that, you can be rejecting manifestations like relationships, new cars, new houses, new places, new experiences, new locations here on earth that you are supposed to be drawing into your life, that you're manifesting into your life. But if you're so busy trying to be up here in your head, you're not connecting with your body that's going to give you that experience, right? Reconnect with your physical 3D body, right? That is just as important. Just like we've been talking on the channel, that rest days are just as important as those getting that work done, as that, answering answering those emails, answering those calls, getting that work done at your job, you know, handling all of your, you know, paying your bills, doing all of that. The rest days, the I'm doing nothing days, the sitting around days, also the, you know, the crying it out days, or the journaling it out days, or the just having fun, laughing with your friend days, or just laying in the pool, or just laying out in the sun, or appreciating an afternoon of just something simple and beautiful, are just as important as all of the grinding days, right? And in fact, some people might say that those days are even more important, right? Because those are the days that you're just enjoying the simple pleasure of life and letting it just kind of naturally flow, right? Spirit saying one more, and then we're going to move on. Projection. Be mindful of what you are projecting onto this connection. Is it them or is it your insecurities? Don't be guided by fear, right? A lot of you are dropping this projection energy, right? A lot of you are letting go of this projection energy. Stopping projecting your issues onto other people, or your insecurities onto other people, or your insecurities into other people's mind, and thinking, oh, this person, this place, this thing, they're doing that because they're this and this and this. You know, let them be. Let them be who they are, so that you can be who you are. Worry about yourself. Stay in your lane. Mind your business, right? There's something to that for some of you as well, for most of you. And right in this new moon energy, we started on this full moon energy, and we're ending over here. Well, not ending the reading, but we're ending over here in this new moon energy with this deck, right? The ending and the beginning of a new cycle. Draw from the power of the void. You should use this time to recharge and ground yourself, right? Ground yourself. Endless new possibilities. Spirit says, what's behind this? Releasing the past, right? Absolutely. Beautiful. I'm loving this. Okay. Wow. Getting into the flow, letting it flow, letting it go. That's what the Spirit said. Let it flow, let it go. Yeah. Let it flow, let it go, let it come. You know, let it come, let it go. Spirit said, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay, one more, Spirit saying. Okay, thank you. Oh, no, they said they didn't like that one. Okay, I didn't like that one particularly. They didn't feel Spirit. Okay, what do you want me to look at? Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Setting your intentions as to what's coming. I actually was just listening to a segment by, segment, that's funny, I use that word, by Abraham Hicks, okay, Abraham Hicks, right? Where she was talking about segmenting, right? Segmenting and setting intentions before things start to happen in your life, right? So before you start to do something, before you in everything, before you do anything, okay, I'm going to get up and I get dressed. We'll set the intention. And then after you get dressed, okay, I'm going to go do this, right? You're planning out your day, and as you're doing it, you are just taking a moment to set the intentions as to what you want to happen. What do you want to happen? And just know, right? Don't be like, well, it would be really great. So no. During this is going to happen. I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to find an outfit that looks great on me, and I'm going to feel good. I'm going to listen to good music while I'm getting dressed, and then I'm going to, I'm going to go out, and I'm going to get in my car, and, everything's going to be fine. And, I'm not going to have that many troubles or anything like that. Traffic's going to be okay. And I'm going to get there just in time where I'm going just in time. And I'm going to meet beautiful people, and I'm going to see beautiful things, and I'm going to, enhance myself, and I'm going to get exactly what I was looking for in just the right amount of time, and it's setting the intention as you're going out. So setting your intentions, practice setting your intentions for everything that you do in your life, right? Not just it's about setting your intentions and then letting it flow afterwards, right? Getting in front of it and then letting it flow. Setting your intentions and then letting it flow. Setting your intentions and then letting the universe fill in the gaps, right? Set your intentions and then let the universe bring it to you in the best possible way, right? Or let Spirit show you, I set this intention. Okay, well, you have to let that go to let this come in. Okay, let it go, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's get some angel messages. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, creative writing. Some of you need to work on writing or journaling, okay? That's Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. What is this about? Transforming your world. that's the part that stood out to me. Take back your power, okay? Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Thank you. Thank you, Raz. Absolutely right. For some of you, the visualization is not going to work as much at first, right? At first, as literally writing down intention, okay? For some of you, get a journal and as you're sitting down planning out your day, for some of you, it feels really good to sit down and plan. Okay, for my next day, I know I need to do this. And as you're doing that, sit down and journal. Or for some of you, maybe you like to do that in the beginning of the day. So you get up, you meditate, you take your shower, you get ready, you sit down and you journal about what came to you in your meditation, right? Or you do that, right? You think about it, you clear it out, you write down anything that you saw, any visualizations that you had, or anything that you were working on manifesting. You write down those manifestations when you are fresh out of that right out of that meditation, right? And you were lined up, right? And you're like, I want this, and I want this, and I want that, and I want that. You close the book, and you're like, it's coming to me, and I know that it is, right? You go, you shower, you start your business, you do it, you go about the day with a gratitude and like, wow, it's so wonderful because it's just coming to me and all these wonderful things are happening to me, right? And it's fantastic and it's great, right? Yeah, right? Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life, right? You have been given a gift of understanding that this flow energy works, that you can manifest and you have the power to manifest and set, right? Manifest the reality that you seek, right? You have been given this gift, so use it, right? Overcoming difficulties. Yes, I smelled, I have my my white sage sitting right here and I smelled it so strongly suddenly. So I definitely feel like some of you need to work on cleansing. 272 down on the real time clock as I looked up and saw that. Archangel Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. Wow. These cards are so shiny, sometimes it's hard to read. They're beautiful, though. I love all the holographic design that's back there, you know. Yes, beautiful. Indigo and crystal children. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive, okay? I really feel like for some of you, this is your inner child that you're doing a lot of healing on, right? Definitely look up. Some of you need to do some research on indigo and crystal children, okay? Some of you are saying, I've already done my research. Spirit saying do some more. There's something out there. Remember who you are, okay? So definitely for some of you, I'm saying, right? Remember who you are. You are these indigo and crystal children, okay? Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, yeah? You are very loved. Absolutely. Feel that loving energy. You know that Spirit is working with you, that your spirit guides are working with you, that the universe is working for you. It's working with you to bring what you need into this world, right? Keep that in mindset every day. The universe just loves for you to give back in gratitude and for you to just to yield to you what you want in this world, right? And sometimes we don't understand what we're manifesting. Sometimes we manifest from, you know, like a not so good place. Absolutely. I see this too. Outdoors, right? Outdoors. Way over here. Okay. Spiritual understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths, right? I really feel like that a lot with this indigo crystal children, right? Absolutely. I tried Flower of Life. Some of you need to look into that as well, okay? That could resonate for some of you. I'm also hearing dove. I'm being really drawn to these doves. And it's reminding me of my turtle doves card or like my morning doves card, right? Loved ones are watching over you from the other side. Like on Archangel Raziel. What other angel messages do you have for us today, Spirit? Spirit said stop. This one. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Absolutely. Spirit saying, whoop, okay. Take it. Go with it. Run with it. You know what you're doing. Whoops. Beloved one, Archangel Samuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationships, right? Absolutely. Courage. Okay. Courage and divine order, right? Be courageous and step up for your beliefs. Yes. Everything is how it everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order, right? All those divine coincidences, not coincidences, right? Everything is happening exactly when and where it's supposed to. Certain people are, are happening in your life. What's happening in your life is happening for a reason right now, right? See the lesson behind why it's happening. Okay, Spirit saying they want to put another one on this beloved one card, okay? Okay, the divine order came out, as well as brilliant idea. Ooh. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. That was a little personal message for me, but I appreciate that. As well for you guys, okay? Some of you are getting a brilliant idea coming into your life just in the right time, okay? Spirit said they want to talk more about, not with this one. Clear audience, though, yes. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Okay, absolutely, right? Some of you have some soulmates in your life that are going to be giving you brilliant ideas and telling you, maybe you should do this or maybe you should do that. Okay, maybe you should listen. Okay, tell me more about this brilliant idea. Thank you, Spirit. Shadow work and soul tribe, right? You got some soulmates, you got some soul tribe members that are helping you do the shadow work right now, okay? Okay? Some of you are doing shadow work, and as you're doing the shadow work with soul tribe members, okay, you're going to be having these brilliant ideas pop up into your minds, okay? A stove that inspires magnificent hot cocoa. This is about being in a location, okay? This is about going on vacation and being brilliantly inspired by the things that are on this vacation. It's a Verbo ad. Wow. Okay. Right? So some of you are going to be inspired by a location. Are you going to be inspired to go to a certain location? And yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Okay. Okay. What is it? Yes. Okay. Healing yourself. Yeah, really healing. A lot of healing experiences are going to be coming to you. I'm hearing Spirit say, take this opportunity. Take this opportunity. Okay. Thank you. Meditation. Meditation. Breathe in the love, light, and knowledge of the universe. Travel inward, still your mind, and listen to your heart. These brilliant ideas are going to be coming to you while you're doing the shadow work with soul tribe members and meditations as well. Okay. Also, Spirit is saying, be open to different time. Sometimes it's not sitting in quiet. Sometimes it's sitting around having a really deep conversation with your friends, and something comes up and you're like, actually, I'm gonna put that in my pocket because 100% that's a great idea, or, just kind of shooting the breeze, turns into something else, let things evolve naturally as they do. I just heard the name Steven, so that might be significant to you, okay? Karmic Cycle. Okay. Karmic Cycle. Yeah. What about this Karmic Cycle? Was that just the personal message you gave me, Spirit? No. For you guys, too. Karmic Cycle, please, Spirit, if you would. Is it this deck? Yes. Yes, with a card for this deck as well. Oh, wow. That empath is coming out again. Yeah. For some of you, okay, some of you were stuck in a karmic twin flame cycle. Spirit saying that for some of you, you were stuck under a karmic cycle of your definition of what a twin flame is, or what a twin flame is supposed to do, or how they're supposed to come into your life, or their purpose in your life. I'm not here, but Spirit's just saying, tune into your personal being, and don't let other people tell you what it's supposed to be. Don't let other people tell you what this soul completion, what this intense connection is supposed to be, okay? It's about you, right? But for some of you, you were stuck in a karmic cycle, either thinking about the idea of having a twin flame, or actually with your twin flame, okay? If you, if you subscribe to the twin flame, okay? Let's talk more about this. What is the other card that you want to bring in and more talk about this, okay? Absolutely. Break the chain. Okay, wait, sorry. I said protection right here on the back of the deck, okay? Call back your power, cut the cord, soul revival. Absolutely, right? Some of you had to kind of cut those connections with some soul, with some twin flame energy, okay, in your life. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, okay? Mm-hmm. So I said another one, okay? The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes, right? You've been going through lifetimes and lifetimes of these cycles, okay? All right? You're breaking the chain. You're moving on, okay? I feel like some of you just asked a question. The answer is no. Okay? So Spirit wanted to say that. Some of you just asked a question. The answer is no. You know who you are. Kelsey. Okay? Specifically, they said the name Kelsey, okay? Something about the name Rebecca as well. I heard that too. Okay. The age of light, break the chain. Age of light, break the chain. Stuck in a karmic cycle. Okay. Also, for some of you, Spirit wants you to say it's time for you to move forward and break up a little bit of a cycle, okay? Because for some of you, your twin flame is stuck in a cycle right now. That does not mean it's going to be a lifelong cycle, right? But for some of you, it's like stop waiting and move on. Stop waiting and do what you need to do, right? I'm not saying that you got to go out there and go get married to somebody else or do whatever. It's about you. This is just a general reading, right? So, but for some of you, it's like, hey, stop waiting around. Stop thinking it's coming now, it's coming there, it's coming then. It has to look like this, and they have to look like this, and they have to be this, and it has to be like that. It has to be this very certain very way that has this much variable in it. Spirit is saying that it's a karmic cycle that you're stuck in, okay? For some of you. And for some of you, you're stuck in a karmic cycle believing and giving a label of twin flame to somebody who is not your fucking twin flame. I'm just going to be honest with you, right? You're going to know. You know who you are. If you're ready, you're ready to listen to it. If you're not, it is what it is. I'm just a messenger. Don't try to shoot me down. One more about this karmic cycle, please, of this. Thank you. Oh, no, two more. Okay, do you, Spirit? Okay, dreams. Dreams and written in the stars. Dreams, they're trying to tell you something. Think of keeping a dream journal. I'm dreaming of you. Okay, somebody could be having dreams about you, or you could be having dreams about somebody else, right? Written in the stars. This is a fated connection. Destiny is calling. Embrace yourself, for this is embracing your twin. Okay? Yeah, some of you are okay. I don't mean this in a rude way or anything like this when I say this, but Spirit said some of you are living in a dream state about specifically, what a twin flame union has to look like. Real talk, okay? We're gonna talk about family and community. Real talk, okay? That's the commercial that just started to play, okay? Real talk. Spirit's like, okay, real talk. Like, hello. Yeah, Spirit saying some people out there, they know how to talk a good game. They know how to talk a good game. Like, be careful about who you're getting advice from, because some people have no idea what they're talking about, okay? And for some of y'all, maybe that's me. I don't know, right? For some of y'all, people will sit there and give you advice and say, oh, your life should be like this, and you should be doing that, and you should be doing that. And be careful, because those same other people, when they turn the camera off, or when they turn away, or when they leave your life, or they're like, your life should look like this, 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 and this. I'm married and you're married and your sister's married. You should already be married by now, or you should already be in a relationship by now, or you should already do this by now. And then they turn around and go back to their homes and they're miserable. They're miserable with their partners. They're miserable with this. Live by your own rules is what Spirit is saying, right? Live by your own rules and stop living in a fantasy of what other people and the TV and tarot readers and other people tell you, whatever kind of dream fantasy you feel like they're trying to sell you or buy you, right? Learn the truth. Now, I'm not trying to pop your bubble, and I'm not trying to say that life is not supposed to be beautiful. It is. Life's supposed to be beautiful, and it's supposed to feel pleasurable. But if something feels dark, if something feels heavy, if something feels like, why am I fighting so hard? All my life I had to fight. Let it go. Because it's not for you. If it makes you feel like that, let it go. If it makes you feel like you just got to fight so hard to have it, and for it to be fun and for it to be nice, Spirit's saying, nah. Now, they're not saying that that there's not some things in your life you got to put in work for, right? But work doesn't have to feel like work. And a relationship shouldn't feel like work, right? It should feel fun. That doesn't mean that you won't have hard times that you have to deal with, and that you have to be with, and you have to figure out, and then there won't be times when you're having to deal with some rough things that come with life, right? You won't be in situations where you're like, I don't necessarily know how to handle this exactly. Let me go meditate and think on it, right? I'm not saying that, oh, leave your spouse because everything isn't perfect all the time. That's not what I'm saying, right? I am not saying that at all, because that's not realistic. But the other side of it, where everything's this dream, beautiful, romantic world, that's not reality either. Spirit is saying that a lot of people misunderstand exactly what twin flames are supposed to be, and they're saying that I have before in the past too. So they are including some of my messages in this as well, and that's just being real. Like Spirit is saying, there are times when a lot of people in this 3D world misunderstand exactly what a twin flame is supposed to be. A lot of people mislabel it. A lot of people don't understand it on a much deeper level than and the Spirit saying that they understand that it's that way, because it's hard unless you've been in it. It's hard, and even when you've been in it and you're going through it, you're still fighting to get to this awakened state of understanding a deeper meaning of it. And Spirit saying they don't make it easy either, because it kind of changes up every lifetime. It changes up and means something different, and it's going to look different. It's going to feel different, and it's going to be, that's the point, right? It's a different lesson. It's a different lifetime. It's a different circumstance. It's going to feel different and be new and different every single time, and it's going to have different rules to it every single time. And life likes to do that thing where just when you think you have it figured out, it all changes around and you're like, what if? But Spirit's saying that's the importance of getting in flow, because no matter, right? The thing about flow is that when you are in flow, it does not matter what they're doing, or he said or she said, or what's happening. You know the truth. You know the flow. You know where you're going. So no matter how chaotic life gets, right? You know how to deal with it. And that's what they mean by life should be pleasurable. Life should be easy. The universe should be constantly yielding to you, right? Yielding to you what you want, because it wants to. It wants to yield to you. Spirit wants to yield to you and give you exactly what you want, right? It just might not come in the form that you expect it, because your ego, or because other standards of your life or things that you have been taught have told you that this is what your happiness look like. Even though Spirit might be telling you, actually, that's what your happiness looks like. That is actually what you're asking for. And this that you actually have the picture of in your mind is actually not what's going to make you the happiest that you think. So Spirit is saying, know what you want, and then let Spirit give it to you in the most high vibrational, best way that it can, right? Cut down on resistant thought of what you think this is supposed to be, because it's probably not. Spirit thing, it's probably not. That's the point. Otherwise you wouldn't learn. Otherwise you wouldn't become smarter. Otherwise you wouldn't learn a new way to do something every time, right? I watched Jurassic Park the other night, and that movie, I don't know, every time I watch that movie, it's just as magical as it always is. But that whole life finds a way. Life finds a way. right? And it does. And it's different and it's unexpected and it's not what you think it is. And when you try to control it to such a degree, it doesn't work. Life's all about these confusing opposites of set your intentions. You control, like, you manifest the reality that you seek, but also you have to let go and let spirit, let it come to you in new, unexpected, and different and delicious ways, right? That's the beauty of it. That you can set the intention and you can still go, damn, I'm surprised. That's so awesome, right? That's so cool. That's so awesome. It's not the way I expected, but it's so awesome that it showed up in that way, or that it happened that way, right? Spirit saying in that way you find a partner that gives you everything that you need. Regardless of whatever label you want to put on it. What does it feel like? How does that person help your life to look like? What does it feel like to be with them? That's what most people need to focus on. Instead of them focus on who is it, who's my twin flame, who are they, when are they coming, when is it coming, where is it, how is it, it's how does it feel? How does it feel? Yeah. I smell fresh laundry right now. My shirt does smell fresh, but I smell like super fresh laundry. So I don't know if somebody's doing laundry or a laundromat or something like that. It might have something to do with what's going on in your life. Okay, maybe you're watching me at the laundromat. I don't know. Somebody's spirit guide just say third dryer on the left. Third dryer on the left. So something, okay. This might be an odd, okay, but somebody here, somebody's spirit guides is telling you if you go to a laundromat and you use, like, you have, like, if you're using like the third dryer on the left, something about you might leave an article of your clothing behind, something that you don't want to leave in there. For some of you, it's going to be a pair of red underwear, okay? So be aware of that. Or you might open up, be aware. Look in the dryer first. Make sure other people's clothes aren't in there so it doesn't get mixed up with yours, okay? Something like that. Look, I ain't trying to, look, Mickey Mouse, we ain't trying to give you free promotion on here. What just fell on the floor? I just knocked something on the floor. I don't know what it was. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, I almost tipped over in my chair. Meditation. Meditate on it, spirit saying meditate. Think about it. Think about it. What flipped over? Longing for home, belonging to the original light workers. Something about the ocean. Some of y'all, we've been talking about that a lot. Some of y'all got something significant going on with the ocean. Yeah. Also, something about a pool. You know how sometimes you guys can get in the pool, and if you have like blonde hair, it can turn your hair green? Yeah, spirit saying something about that too. That might be significant. That might have happened to you. That means, that this is resonating for you, or that's a sign for you, or a spirit might be saying, watch out. If you're doing it, watch out, Let it resonate as it does for you, boo. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? I heard a swim team. Some of you might manage a swim team or something like that. Or manage a pool. Or you might be a lifeguard in the summertime or something like that. Or you might have been when you were younger. Or you might think about being, or you might have a kid that's thinking about being it. Or thinking about putting your child in swimming lessons or something like that. Getting all kind of random messages about that. What else, spirit? Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Absolutely. So some of you need to remember, you don't have to do it alone. And you're not going to do it alone, it's Spirit saying. Spirit's also saying, you know, it's okay. Like, they're trying to make something happen for you in the best possible time and the best possible light possible. So let things happen when and where and how they do, because it's all about divine timing. It's all about, you know, it happening in the right place in the right time. So, which I feel like a lot of you aren't asking about divine time, but your counterpart or soulmate, other people might be obsessing over time. There is like this obsession over time energy here. And I'm hearing that Need to Know song by Doja Cat. Tell me I need to know. Tell me I need to know. Like, I need to know. I need to know. It's like that tap, 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 tap. Where, when. So I said 3 more cards, 5, 5, 5, 5, down on the clock. 3 more cards, and we're gonna end it up. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Exactly. Don't dim to fit in. Don't dim to fit in. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Don't dim to fit in. Spirit said, pull another card on it. Okay. This is okay. Spirit wants to say this is the lesson. This is the karmic lesson that some of y'all's counterparts or somebody like that somebody that you're trying to manifest into your life, or that's trying to manifest you into your life. That's the issue that they need to work on right now. Right? They need to stop trying to manifest this partner into their life and work on not dimming their light. Right? Or some of you, the karmic cycle that you were dealing with is that you were trying to manifest somebody in your life that wanted to dim your light, right? Somebody that actually was a karmic cycle that you were stuck in because they wanted to actually dim who you actually are, right? They wanted to dim who you actually are. And they wanted you to, it's like, dim yourself so that I don't feel so blinded, right? Dim your, like, see how that lady has a dim yourself so that I don't feel so blinded by your light. So it's easier for me to be in your life. No. Don't do that for anybody. Ladies, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay. Wow. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Also, something here about a church or a glass window. I'm hearing Notre Dame. So some of you might be visiting France. You might be from France. You might be visiting that. That's also reminding me here too. See how it's got kind of like this window in the background. It's like the rose window, right? That's reminding me of that as well. Something about a cathedral. So there's something about that there that's significant for some of you guys, okay? Also traveling. Again, traveling on an airplane. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting out of there. Woo, the tip of my nose is itching just so very suddenly. Soul family, again, on the back of the deck. What? Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, dreaming a new world into being for yourself. Absolutely. Doing this channeling. Some of you are going to be having a lot of like clearing awakenings happening, realizing, forget this, I don't need to dim to fit in. I don't need to, you know, there are certain people in my life that want me to be something different. I won't. I'm going to be this, right? I am supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing something different, even if there's other people in my life that can't accept that. Priestess, right? I am a high priestess, right? How are you being guided to step up and lead, right? A lot of you, it's channeling and uplifting humanity, doing this, like this light work or work here, right? And Spirit is saying with this, right, this starseed mission that some of you have here, we've been talking about that a lot on the channel. With this new beginnings here. Longing for home. Belonging, the original light workers. Absolutely. Star. Yeah. Absolutely. Enlightenment, you're being guided through messages, signs, and dreams. Listen carefully. 16, 52, 23, 18, 20. So any of those numbers might be significant for you, lovelies. Okay. All right, boos. That's what I got for you, right? This was wonderful. I love this. This was very uplifting. I felt very open in my heart chakra. It feels great to be here. Thank you for joining me here today. I really appreciate you. I hope that you guys are healing and doing well through this full moon energy. I know for me, it has been really intense. I know that for me here where I have been, that the full moon kind of climaxed in its maximum in the middle of me like reading this reading, that I timed it that way so that I could be sitting down talking about this energy coming in for the full moon as the full moon was you know, coming to its maximum power where I was here. Okay, so very interesting, very much so. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everybody. Let me know if this resonated for you down in the comment section down below. Okay. If you need to reach out to me, my email is also listed down in the comments below. Thank you to everybody who likes the content, who is here just viewing, liking, subscribing, commenting, you know, talking, you know, creating conversations down in the comment section down below, you know, donating to the channel, getting personal readings from me. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Also, of course, in the future, everybody who will buy my deck, I really appreciate you, loves. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope that you're getting everything that you are needing right now. Don't forget to be getting grounded and be, you know, be really giving back to yourself in love and light. Okay, my loves, thank you so much, and I will see you wonderful, beautiful lovelies in the next one. Okay, bye.